What's up guys, JNO here, and today it's time for Fantasy Football Game Week 7 preview. Let's see what I can get wrong before the game week starts this time.
Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried.
Okay guys, so as you can see, my team is right there in front of you. I'm actually trying something a bit different this week. I'm going for a 3-5-2. We are going to start with Butland in goal. I think at Bournemouth, Stoke might get a clean sheet. So hopefully with some save points added on to that, Butland should get me some decent points. Fabianski is coming against Southampton though, so hopefully I'm making the right decision as far as goalkeepers goes. We then have Kolarov, Cedric and Dawson as the back three. I'm hoping Southampton will be able to start being more solid at the back. They've shown signs of it. They've also shown signs of being quite weak at the back as well. Kolarov, Man City, defensively, apart from against West Ham, they've been very solid. And West Brom, I think, can get more clean sheets or won't concede that many. I think they're a solid defensive unit. My other options were Francis and Richards, but Aston Villa come up against Liverpool and Stoke come up against Bournemouth. Not too sure how Bournemouth will do against Stoke, so those are my back three. We have midfield five, all five of my midfielders starting. All five of them I think are potential point scorers. We have Andre Ayew, Riyad Mahrez, Philip Coutinho, Sacco, don't know his first name, and Sanchez. I'm really thinking about taking Sanchez out. If Hazard starts performing, then it will probably be a straight swap, but just Sanchez keeps getting into those positions, and I think maybe it's just a bit of match sharpness. Eventually it will come and eventually it will start scoring. Sacco against Watford, I think Palace will get some goals there. Coutinho, he's been my punt for this and last game week. I know it's not strictly a punt, but if he doesn't perform in this game, he's out. It's that simple. Mahrez is here to stay until he proves otherwise, but so far he's the highest point scorer in the game. Andre Ayew, I'm hoping for a return to form, hopefully against Southampton, but hopefully not too many because I've got Cedric in defence, if that makes sense. Okay, we then have Aguero and Martial up front. I'm going to captain Martial. I just think he's going to score against Sunderland. He has to. He scored against better teams. He's scored with every chance he's got. The only downside in that means Man United aren't creating him that many chances, but every chance he's been given he's put in. So if he keeps that conversion rate up, he should at least get one chance getting Sunderland, and he should put it away. And Aguero, I'm waiting for that big point total. Please don't disappoint me this week. Okay, so we'll have a quick look at the head-to-head leagues. Let's see who I'm coming up against. We've got Certified Super League. I am coming up against Rob H26. So it's an important game because if I win, I will go up a place basically. But the same goes for Rob H. He's scored 9 points more than me overall, so it should be a close one. And whoever wins out of that should be going up the table slightly. So fingers crossed for me and good luck, Rob H. And in Kirkjoy's we have FC Hummus, who are bottom. 216 points, so one of the lowest scorers in the league. I'm hoping to get the win here, but you never know in fantasy football, you never know. Anyway guys, now for this bit, just a quick thing at the end. This is something I'm thinking of doing in its own show, but I watch Kirkjoy's channel, of course. I've recommended him as someone to watch before. It's one of his subscribers, who's also one of my subscribers, made the point that we started these channels with videos of how to do this, or what midfielders to pick, or what tactics to use. I want to bring that back. Yes, I know Kirkjoy is bringing that back as well, and part of me doing this is because I've seen him do it, and I feel like I should have been doing it this whole time anyway. I should be helping you guys as much as I am worried about myself. So next week I will be trying to get out an episode of some sort of hints, tips and advice. But for now, I would say this. Martial is a good choice for this week, but Man United's games after this week get a bit more difficult. Who I would say is a good pick is right now Falcao or Remy. Chelsea have Newcastle next. Their fixtures aren't too bad. They've played some of the big teams already. And Costa's out for 3 games. So if you can get one of them in, they may score you points that no one else is going to get. I've not done it, but that's not to say I wouldn't think it's a good idea. I just already made my choice with Martial as a striker. But if you want to catch up in your league, that might be a risk you're willing to take. And personally, I would stay clear of Diego Costa. That is my advice. You don't have to take it, but I think this season is not going to be the same as last season for Chelsea or for Diego Costa. I think it's become very obvious that you can wind him up. Referees are now going to be looking at Diego Costa with a magnifying glass after seeing what happened against Arsenal. I really think for now, stay away from Costa. If he starts scoring and I'm proven wrong, of course go with it. But that's just my advice for you right now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've liked this video, please smash the thumbs up. Also, if you're excited for more hints, tips and advice coming on this channel, smash that thumbs up so I know you're excited. Subscribe if you're new, and remember, stay certified.